Proactive, not reactive. Proactive, not reactive. So I'm moving my bedroom around. Well, I'm moving my dresser around. Just switching the mirror and the TV. I made that way more dramatic than it actually needed to be. But I spent some time away from home. I'm back, and I'm just using this time in this space to recalibrate, to get back in touch with me, and truly just focus on what's more important. But in the midst of that, I needed a refresher. I needed to mix things up, and I'm gonna switch my TV and my mirror. Boom, boom. That's about it. So if you need a refresher, I recommend just switch some things up in the room or change the vibe of what you're wearing, how you do your hair, just a little subtle changes, because life can get real mundane. And I got lotion all over my shirt when I was moving things around. That's why I got a little distracted. But yeah, life can get real mundane quickly, and just so many aspects of life are unpredictable. And sometimes if we feel like, oh, I wish I could just be on vacation, or I could be doing these bigger, better things, or I wish I wasn't in debt, I wish I wasn't at this job. Those things all could change. You could quit. You could buy a ticket. You could do so many things to change that scenario in your mind. But I understand life be lifing, and this is real life. We can't just abandon the things that may be paying our bills at the moment. You know, maybe there's a better plan that we can execute, and it just takes a little longer. But in the meantime, I err on the side on just mixing up the energy, and that's what I'm doing now. So subtle changes until they continue to compound and add up to bigger changes. But that's all I'm doing for now. Just a subtle, quick change, because life just feels heavy at times, and this is my way of lightening my load in a sense. So let me know what you're doing in your life, in your day-to-day right now, because it's just a lot happening, you know, and I know I'm not the only one going through things right now, but we're all going to get through. We're all going to stay encouraged and get through this together, and enjoy each day, because life ain't perfect, but it is a blessing. Well, things don't always go as planned, and I just high kicked my drawer and broke it, but I don't think it's broken. I think I just broke the ambiance of it all. And I did something new this time. I said, instead of being reactive, let me be proactive. So I went and got glue, tried to glue it down ASAP. And now I'm recording this vlog to keep from getting angry, because it's just not worth it. It's not worth the explosion. It's not worth thinking about having to buy a new drawer, because it's fine. It's fine. It's just a piece of wood. And again, proactive instead of reactive is my current motto in this very second. It was the only alternative I had in the moment of Bruce Lee high kick into my drawer. And yeah. So I high kicked my drawer and broke it. Definitely was not on the plan. I'm recording this because I'm trying a new thing. Proactive instead of reactive. And what does that mean? So instead of getting angry, throwing the whole drawer out the window like I originally wanted to and probably would have done, and just high kick the rest of the drawer, I decided, let me go get some glue. Let me go get some Gorilla Glue and try to glue this back together as much as possible. The brackets aren't broken, just the drawer. Let's see if I can bring you guys a little closer. Ah, jeez. Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, we shall see if I need a new drawer. But in the meantime, I'm going to make this work. Proactive, not reactive. Proactive, not reactive. This is your friendly reminder to do some spring cleaning. I did it last night and I feel good. It was just one part of my room, just one, because that's all that needed to be done in that moment. But I also switched out my toothbrush, folded some clothes, did laundry over the weekend. So I'm feeling very just clear and light on this day because spring has sprung, and it is it is also opening day for the Giants, which also is a signifying moment in things blossoming. More things are happening. Summer is upon us. How are you doing with your goals, your New Year's resolutions? I know it gets tough when life gets real and heavy, but as we move into this new season, this new quarter, being self-employed, it's easier for me to operate in quarters and instead of years and months, because I get to section off the year. Like, okay, the first 3 months, we're going to focus on this. The next 3 months, God willing, we're going to focus on this. And it just makes my life a lot easier and it feels a lot less heavier. So this spring season, I don't know what's ahead. I really don't. And whether life is heavy or flowing and everything is all good, I still have to maintain my home, myself, my surroundings. I'm also rereading a book. So that's a good thing because I needed to just get back in the habit of reading, something I wasn't really good at, but it really does matter how much you show up for the thing you want to be better at, because you do eventually improve, okay? I didn't ever think I'd read this huge book. I don't have it in front of me, but just chipping away at it every day built my confidence, chipping away at it, whether I understood what I was reading or not. Even if I had to reread certain sections, I would. But sitting down, being disciplined in something, whether it's this book is really easy to read too. Like some pages have 4 lines. Some sections are like 3 pages. So it's easy to read through. So if you want to get into reading, just start with something easy. Don't let other people's perception of that bother you or get in the way, because we're springing into action, okay? We're springing into action. Proactive over reactive. My drawer situation, I could have easily, I forgot. I woke up until I just said it right now. I forgot. Now I'm looking at my drawer and it doesn't even look broken. Okay? Sometimes things break, but they're not meant to be broken forever. And if they do break, then we move on. Thank you for your services, and we move on. These are just things. But in terms of just what I'm working on this spring, I think making sure I'm cleaning my space, donating clothes, selling clothes, washing clothes, making sure I get outside more, going for walks. That really helps my mental health, because over the weekend I went for a walk and I just was in a crappy mood, and once I went for the walk and came home and ate, I felt so much better. I just got lost in the day, and yeah, my mood suffered because of that. So get out the house, go for walks, go enjoy the day, go enjoy family, friends, whoever, yourself, it makes a difference. But this spring, showing up, doing these vlogs, and that's about it. Keeping it simple, doing my best to be present, doing my best to be supportive of myself, but mostly of others, because I know it's not easy when we go throughout the day. Sometimes it feels lonely. Sometimes it feels like, dang, what am I doing any of this for? What does any of this matter? It's so easy to question all those things and to change our minds and to change life paths and courses, because we're not in charge, you know, and I'm just doing my best to embrace that part of life, is like pivoting, but also finding my footing within that pivot, whether it's temporary or long term. Just knowing that this is where I'm at right here. This is all I can be present for in this moment. That's it. I'm not going to worry about tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about yesterday. I'm just here. And doing some spring cleaning helps me to not have so many things to be, you know, boggle my mind down or occupy my mind to the point where I'm so distracted that I can't focus on what it is I'm supposed to be working on. So I hope you get some spring cleaning done in your house, at your workspace, wherever you occupy time and space on a daily basis. Give yourself an opportunity to clear some space. It'll help your mind. It'll help your energy. It's a lot of work up front, but it's worth it. And remember, life ain't perfect, but it is a blessing. It's your girl, Lilz. Subscribe, follow, comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Voila. I left it a little open just because I didn't want the glue to... I didn't want the glue to keep the drawer shut.